At APO 938, 1JB and Signal Service Company joined with the men at Iran and the WACS in Egypt, the Marines southeast of Hilo, and the CBI contingent, and hundreds of you from Port Moresby to Port of Spain to ask for a star who holds the key to 100 million memories from New York to the Golden Gate. All of you know the song, My Blue Heaven. In fact, some 35 million records and copies are still kicking around your homes in the USA. And Melancholy Baby and After You've Gone, I guess you'll never forget them either. Well, here's the fellow who's responsible. Singing them again for the AEF, Command Performance presents Gene Austin.
When whippoorwills call and the evening is nigh, I hurry to my blue heaven. A little white light, and then you turn to the right, will lead you to my blue heaven. You'll see a smiling face, a fireplace, a cozy room, a little nest that's nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and baby makes three. We're happy in my blue heaven. Come to me, my melancholy baby. Cuddle up and don't feel blue. All your fears are foolish fancies, maybe. Baby, why you know, dear, that I'm in love with you. Every cloud must have a silver lining, so wait until the sun shines through. Smile, my honey dear, while I kiss away each tear, or else I shall be melancholy too. Now after you've gone away, left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying, you'll feel bad, you'll feel sad, you'll miss the best old pals you've ever had. There'll come a time, don't forget it, there'll come a time when you regret it. Oh baby, just think what you're doing, my love for you is gonna drive me to ruin. After you've gone away, after you've gone away and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying, you'll feel bad, you'll feel sad. There'll come a time, don't forget it, there'll come a time when you regret it. Oh baby, just think what you're doing, my love for you is gonna drive me to ruin. After you've gone away.
That was mighty comfortable. And thanks, Gene Austin. Now, here's a letter from 3 Marines. Don McKeon, Harry Lefevre, and Lou Lair. By the way, Lou's no relation to monkeys is the craziest people there. It says, Dear Command Performance, we're 3 guys from New York, and we'd like to hear something that'll thrill New York boys all over the world. Please give us the sound of a Bronx mother leaning out of her 5th-story window and yelling for little Junior to come in for chow. B. Benaderat, will you handle this one, please? Now, it's high noon in the Bronx, and from a window 5 stories up, we hear...
Hi, me. Hi, Millie. Come upstairs, darling. Huh? You're playing soldiers. Fighting Nazis, that's good. That's good, Jaime. But on an empty stomach you're fighting. Jaime, listen, Tootsie. Gives a nice lunch. Manita herring, cream cheese, a little lox maybe, and fresh bagels. Come on, darling, come on. Oh, such a fine boy, Jaime. Fighting Nazis just like his papa.
Well, anything can happen on Command Performance, and just did. Thanks a lot, B. Benaderat. Now, right here, we're telling PFC, Don Garrett, and the gang at 927 that we're hep to old 927. And we're calling Corporal Carr at 962, Sergeant Judlin in the service group at 762, and Corporal Dick Murin and 500 jungle mutters that is, who write on one letterhead, first to conserve paper, Second, to complain of the iguanas chewing their shoestrings. And third, to request a certain curly-headed singer and band leader. I asked Jack Benny about this lad, and Jack said, strictly corn, but with ham being what it is, who's going to knock corn? Call for Philip Harris.
Thank you. Hiya, Jackson. Give me some skin. Glad to see you, MacArthur. Glad to see you.
Yeah, glad to see you, too, it says here. But you know, Phil, I haven't seen you around lately.
No, I've been out on a tour with a band. One-night stands. I've been brainstorming around the country.
Well, fellas, I can put a stop to this in a hurry. I'll invite the guy to sing. Answering many thousands of requests, it's Phil Harris singing That's What I Like About the South.
Pour on the coal. Won't you come with me to Alabama? Let's go see my dear old mammy. She's frying eggs and broiling hammy. That's what I like about the South. Now there you can make no mistakey. Where those nerves are never shaky. Ought to taste that layer cakey. That's what I like about the South. She's got baked ribs and candied yams. Those sugar-cured Virginia hams. Basement full of those berry jams. And that's what I like about the South. Hot cornbread with the black-eyed peas. You can go with it as you please. Cause it's never out of season. That's what I like about the South. Don't take one, have two. They're dark brown and chocolate too. Suits me, they must suit you, cause that's what I like about the South. It's the way down where the cane grows tall, down where they say you all walk on in with that southern drawl, cause that's what I like about the South. It's down where they have those pretty queens to keep a dreamin', those dreamy dreams. Well, let's sip that absinthe to New Orleans. That's what I like about the South. Here come old Bob with all the news. Got the box back coat and the button shoes, but he's all caught up with his Eagles news, and that's what I like about the South. Here come old Roy down the street. Who can't you hear those scuffling feet? He would rather sleep than eat, and that's what I like about the South. I didn't come here to criticize, I'm not here to sympathize, but don't tell me those no good lies, cause the lying gal I do despise. You love me like I love you, send me 50. PDQ, rosy red and violets of pink, I'm gonna get my 50, I don't think. Every time I pass your door, you act like you don't want me no more. Why don't you shake that head and sigh, and I'll go walking right on by. Gone on and on and on. Honey, when you tell me that you love me, then how come you close your eyes? Did I tell you about the place called Do-I-Diddy? It ain't no town and it ain't no city. It's just awful small, but awful pretty will do. Why did thee? I didn't come here to criticize, I'm not here to sympathize, but don't tell me those no good lies, cause the lying gal I do despise. She got ham, hocks, and butter beans, turnip greens, and New Orleans, you and me and in-betweens, and that's what I like about the South.
Thanks, Phil Harris. Stick around now. We'll need you.